Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is the music, the learning curve of music, people, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm having a lot of problems lately with these videos and stuff, you know what I mean? I've been trying to upload videos with this Acid. I installed back Acid for the first time. I contact Sony Acid Pro and ask them if I could get back my serial, and it's a good thing the database register my serial. You know, I mean, people when they purchase the program and something like this happen, and all they purchase the program and use the actual serial, it's gonna show up on their database. See, because I never use no other, no, I never really use a next program. You know what I mean? I never really share my serial with anybody, so they actually see that and they allow me to get back my serial and everything now. So instead I go back and buy back a new program, and $399 is a little hard for me to go and buy back now. So today now people be using Acid Pro 7. Saying, alright. Someone sent me an email asking me to do a full remix with acapella and instrumental. You know what I mean? And I tell them, just look at my video. He say, well, you look at the video, apparently he still ain't get it. So today now we're going to come back with Acid and show you guys how to do remix with Acid. People, when I'm doing remix, remix doesn't take 1 hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. It doesn't take overnight to learn remix, people. Remix is all about patience. If you have patience to learn how to do remix, you can be successful. You know what I mean? But I gonna teach you how to become a good remixer. You know what I mean? And I not gonna lead you wrong. Cause you know when you ask somebody, like you say ask Black Shiny, you know what I mean, as a reference, I use it as an example, people. I ask, if you go to Black Shiny right now and say, yo, Black Shiny, how you do remix? They're not gonna tell you anything. They're not gonna tell you anything. Major Leagues and them are not gonna tell you anything because they always feel like if they teach you their knowledge, they feel like you don't come and surpass them. Saying so, I don't want you to feel like I trying to hold you back. You know what I mean? I want you to learn remix. I want people to come out and show me that they can become better than me. You know what I mean? More versatile than me. Cause certain things in remix I ain't doing yet. You know what I mean? Cause I ain't reached that level of doing remix. I just know how to push it to make shit sound good. See? So today now, we're going to start this segment right now with an instrumental and an acapella. I'm using an instrumental from a rhythm called Hot This Year. I'm going to play the right. Like in Acid Pro, my instrumentals, them is be inside where I custom find it. If you have using Acid Pro, and you want to find your instrumental in your E drive, your F drive, your G drive, you have to go to it. You always got to put your instrumental in a folder where it's easy access to get to. I put my instrumentals inside a program called Reaper. You see Reaper, the name Reaper in my document. See? You can put your instrumental anywhere you want, your acapella anywhere you want. Once it's easier accessible for you to get to Acid. See, I teach you guys how to use Acid many in previous videos. In my computer, my documents. My best is to put it in your document, rename the folder, name instrumental, or rename the folder, say acapella. Or you can put the whole of the instrumental together. In the description, you're going to have, I'm going to leave a link for you guys to use. See? So, the Hot This Year, right now the Hot This Year, and the Conscience. Or they know the Conscience. Listen to it.
Yeah.
It's for a rhythm called, I can't remember the rhythm right now. See? And the rhythm I'm using from Hot This Year, the guy name is Dirtsman. See? Alright, let's move on right now, people, So, move this thing right here. Yeah. Because I was getting a lot of bad recording dread. And some of my files into recording. And, I've been wasting my time. I don't know what's the problem. But I feel it's malware bytes. I just installed the new malware bytes. and it's bullshitting. A lot of our bugs, you know. Yeah. First thing they begin, people, when they're using it, going to do a remix, always put the instrumental, right, on bar 9. Drag left click and put a bar 9. All right. Second stage, always beat mapper wizard. Would you like to use beat mapper wizard in this file? Yeah, I want you to click yes. Leave it on yes. And leave it on automatically, people. You know, don't let nobody come in your house and tell you that you need to take this off and you need to. Because I'm a virgin right now who live in New York. And used to always tell me, virgin, come by your house and tell me you had to uncheck that. I said, Dodo head. Oh, yeah, why you uncheck that? How you won't find the BPM? A lot of these nowadays, you know, they figure you just need to just put 2 instrumental in a program and put the acapella and that's how, and boom, you mix. They ain't mixing. It's not mixing when you put 2 in a line of instrumental and acapella together without finding the BPM of both of them. You know what I mean? People like to say, yo, Pro Tools more better than Acid. Yo, you know what I mean? To me, once you can master one craft and you can jump in the next craft, you're wicked. But you can't jump in using Acid and then say, boy, you know what, I'm going to use Pro Tools tomorrow, and you can't freaking mix with Acid. It don't make sense. So, people, yeah, what I doing right now, just follow my lead here, and you'll see how this remix song turn out to be. See it? So, when the first thing when you do that, and the beat my wizard came up, you have to click. You have to say, would you like this on this file? Click yes. Then hit next. Right. The second stage I want you guys to do, put the cursor, your mouse, like this, and zoom it in. You know what I mean? And pull it across so you can get to see the whole rhythm. Now, an instrumental downbeat, the downbeat of a rhythm is not based on snares, hi-hat, or synths. You know what I mean? The drum beat is the kick. The first kick in that is the downbeat. Listen to it. That is not the downbeat, people, this. This is not the downbeat. Listen. See where the thing go boom. That is the downbeat. That is the first downbeat where the downbeat had to go. What you gotta do now is zoom out. Go to this plus sign here and zoom out. And move the downbeat, drag it all the way across. Then you zoom out again. Right? You want the downbeat underneath this arrow here. Underneath this here, like this. Put the downbeat underneath this here. Or you can put it on top. See it? And then you click. See it? Then all you have to do now is click next. Now, after you click next now, you had to, right now the metro don't go be on. So you click next. I want you guys to count in 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same timing of the metrodome when you're doing a remix. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? Just continues doing that right through as a rapid piece, and you'll hear the rhythm playing in your head consistently. You're gonna hear the rhythm in your head, and you'll know how to put remix to it. When you do this like on an everyday basis, it's easy for you to put remix on. So follow me. Right down the metrodome is saying at 93. The BPM is 93. It's close to that. Sometimes the BPM, sometimes Acid Pro can give you wrong information. It's up to you to use the knowledge and see if you can figure it out. So what you gotta do now, hit next. Right now, the BPM changed from 93 to 92.951. So it's close to that. So what you gotta do now is hit play. 1, 2, 4. Right now it's on. As I tell you, you have to count count to 5 measures. Sometimes it's go up to 8 measures or 9 measures. So you count until you hear you hear a drum roll. You count until you see the drum roll. Like one, let the first drum beat. Second one. See, on the fourth one, you meet the drum roll. Every drum roll is a beat. So you listen to it. Boom, boom. All right. You see this thing here? This thing here? When you see something like that, it mean like I say 6.1504. You don't want that. You want this to be on 6.100. To get that now, you gotta zoom out like that. Like that. It's going to change from 6 to 5. Same. And that's what you want. So the actual BPM is 92.952. It just changed to 1 seconds. What I like to teach you guys in other videos is go from the all the way down in the back. See? And you zoom out. You know, to see if it's on. Right now, it's a little off. So you go in a little bit. Just like that. So I did it. So the BPM is 92.950. So that should be on. Listen to it. You hear the beat? Boom, 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 boom. Let's go this 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See it? Right. Right now it's on. No, when you're done now, you take this bar here, the measure, and go back to 1. And play back for 1 and keep it on. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1. Right now it's saying 92.950. See? You hit next. After you hit next now, you see this bar over here say 120 BPM. Right, that's the BPM of the project tempo right now. Now you want to change, the only way to change the project tempo is to keep this here at, would say, change project tempo to match beat mapper track. The 120 going to change into the 92.950. Always keep this check. Always keep this check. Always keep this tree check. Because when they save the beat mapper information in the file, so you can get to use this in many occasion instrumentals. Like say, you want to use back this instrument, but you don't want to go through the same process of using the beat mapper. It's going to save the correct mix. So the mix is 92.950, and you hit finish. And you'll see the project tempo going to change into 92.950. Listen to me. Click finish. Yeah, see the time running 30 minutes already. So you saw it fast, it reached. Yeah. And now all you gotta do is go to the thing and hit play. Click it on here and hit play. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, next one now, we're going to the acapella. Be conscious. Remember, in the link below, you will have the same instrumental and the same acapella. Seeing? So I want you guys to kind of learn now, you know? Yeah. Same way. Drag it, left click, and drag towards 9.1. Do not drag to 1.1 or 5.1. Trust me, people. Drag to 9.1. When you practice this here, then you could become advanced and put it back to 1.1. It's up to you. But I'm trying to teach you what I learned and what would be easy for you to learn. So, drop it down, beat mapper wizard, come up again. It's the same process like you do in the instrumental. So you go, hit next, and try same way you zoom out and you listen to the first downbeat. The first downbeat in an acapella is not an intro. You know what I mean? Listen to the intro.
Yeah.
You listen?
Yeah.
This is the intro. If you can,
I'm a nigga them. Them head burn up. Yeah. Big up Willings, why not? Willings, why not the link and keep the link stink?
you
Willings.
see that? Pick up the links. You know, that is the first thing. The links, man, the part we say LINK is the first downbeat. All right, people? Seeing? Links.
Willings, why not the link?
Links, you know what I mean? Somewhere wrong it is. Sometimes you might catch it the first time, and sometimes you might not catch it. Right now, with what I have it is the closest.
Why not the link and keep?
Then now you hit next. After you hit next, this the tempo of the acapella is 120s. This is not the actual tempo of this. The actual tempo is between 90 BPM to 89.999. Saying somewhere wrong there. So it's what you gotta do now is click the line on the right side to zoom to drag it down to like 1991. Play, press play.
Links, why not the link and keep
So
the
fast
links?
play.
Links, why not the link and keep the links? Links, why not the link and keep the links? Links, why not the link and keep the links? Links, why not the link and keep the links? Links, why not the link and keep the links? Links, why not the link and keep the links? Link, we links, why not the link and keep the links? Link, we links, why not the link and keep the links? Link, we links, why not the link and keep the links? Link, we links, why not the link and keep the links? Link, we links, why not the link and keep the link and keep the links? Link, we links, why not the link and
Right now, I zoom, I bring it, drag the line all the way to 90. See, what I gotta do now is hit next. All right.
links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links.
What I like to do now is go all the way up. Go all the way up. Go all the way up. Sometimes you get a instrumental or a cappella. You get a cappella with a little noise inside it, with a little kick inside it. So you go to the part of the kick. That's the best part to tune in a cappella.
And I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. And I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. And I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah.
Zoom out
And I
like
do in
this.
a bag of chat fan there one yeah. And I do in
See right, you zoom out like that. Just like that. And you drag this line until you see 90. Until you see 90. What I like to do is go back to the beginning. The beginning a little off. Seeing?
links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and keep the links stink? Links, why not the link and keep the links?
Then you go back to the
No
beginning.
link it when I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. When I do links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and keep the links? Why not the link and keep links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and link it them up with thing lock on the road son up. Link it them up with thing lock when I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. When I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. When I do in a bag of links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and keep links? No link it when I do in a bag of chat fan there. Links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and links, why not the link and keep links, why not the links? No for roads. Link it when I do in a bag of chat fan. Links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, why not the link and keep the links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links, link it them when I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. When I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. When I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. When I do in a bag of chat fan there one yeah. Links, why not the link and keep the links stink? We links.
Yeah. See? You see with that, you know? You gotta be playing with it. You have to be playing with the acapella people, you know? Sometimes you get a acapella clean, sometimes you get a noisy acapella. See? So I just teaching you guys the basic how to find the acapella. Or the eyes used to find the acapella. I use a noise to catch it. Sometimes the kick, sometimes you hear the hi-hats, sometimes you hear the snare, sometimes you hear something, the bass, something to tell you that is where the downbeat is. See? So the linky part is where between a little bit, listen to it good until you hear the L. Link to link. You know what I mean? So what you gotta do now?
Links right now the link and keep the link stink. We links right now the link and keep the link stink.
What I like to do is go all the way up to the beginning. The last one here.
Yeah, me top me real linky. 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 Yeah, real linky we keep the link stinky. Real linky we keep the link stinky. Real linky we keep. I'm a nigga there. I'm a nigga there. Real linky we keep the link. Yeah, me top me real. No, we don't wanna snitch in on the link. No boy we both forget rich in on the link. No boy we both forget rich in on the link. No boy we both forget rich in on the link. No, we don't wanna snitch in on the link. No, we don't wanna snitch in on the link. No, we don't wanna snitch. No boy we both forget rich in on the link. Real linky we keep the link stink.
Right now it on. Right now the BPM for the Acapella is 90.001. I hope you guys learn it now, because this mixing is not easy. You know what I mean? You gotta have patience. If you don't have patience to do remix, it don't make sense you're jumping in at the remix thing. But you download people remix and play them. Buy remix and do something. If you're willing to learn, look at this video, take your time and look what it is I'm doing. You're gonna learn from me. A lot of people been learning now. A lot of people can't really grasp on it yet. But if you continue looking at the videos, you're going to learn. You are going to learn from the best right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. What I did now, next to do now, hit next. Put it back to the thing and hit next. When you mix a acapella first, my choice is to mix an instrumental first. Never mix. If you're going to mix a acapella, mix the acapella separate by itself. That's the best thing to do. Mix the acapella separate by itself. Load up your acapella mix. Then now, after everything saved, then you go to your instrumentals. I see you go to your instrumentals, you mix your instrumental, then the acapella already mix, save the information. When you drag it onto the file, everything gonna be lined up. So I'm gonna show you guys the acapella. This is on the last video. Save the preserve pitch, beat map track to tempo change, and save beat mapper information. With this, every time you want to use this acapella, you're going to save it. The information that you did with the BPM, you're going to save as 90 BPM. And every time you get an instrumental like something wrong 95, the same acapella going to write the beat if you mix it the right way. Seeing? So a lot of people begin having problems trying to mix and stuff, and they've been fucking up. And I hate my language, I hate my bad language, but they've been fucking up. You know what I mean? I think it's easy. So it's only time running. Yeah. So they finish now, and the file appear. What I like to do, people, look at what I do now. Left click this here, the loop region. Left click the loop region and drag it down to the 9.1. Make sure the N, yellow N, all the way across. And what I like to do, I like to click loop, and it's going to change from the gray to blue. Seeing? And when you do that now, you click play. You click play. This play right here. Not this first one. This one going to make it start from the beginning like this. You don't want that. You wanted it to play from the line. You click the second play.
Links right now the link and keep the links stink. We links no more road, so we float, never sink. We link it them up with thing lock on the road. So the boy they give it a bag of chat from there on down.
No man than island, no man than the Lord.
Pick up we links them, we make this whole thing possible. Without we links, this will not impossible. We link them, links right now the link and keep the links
So it on right there, people like boiled corn. It on like boiled corn, people. You know what I mean? Yo, that remix shot. Right now it's shot. Reason why I tell you about, you know what I mean, this thing, you know, how to get back the intro or the instrumental. You put the cool thing over it and you drag it. And you do that for the conscience too. You drag it out. Then now, what you gotta do now, to save a file, I want to keep it under 27 minutes. You drag it all the way across. So when you're saving a file, let's say you want to save this file. See, you click render as, not real-time render. Don't let nobody come in your house or save as. Render, R-E-N-D-E-R-A-S. Render as, right? Render, you start from, you want the beginning of the track to be here, or you don't want the beginning of the track to sound like this. Let me show you how you go song like, when you do it like that.
Yeah.
You don't want it to sound like that. You want it with the rhythm. You drag it out like that, just like that, and you're gonna start with the rhythm. You're gonna start with the rhythm, and you hit play to show you.
Yeah. Big up with links, when the link and keep the links.
See, easy that was. Listen to it again.
Yeah. Big up with links, when the link and keep the links link. With links, no pirates.
See that? Easy process. When you want to save a whole file, you get the cursor like that and you drag it out. And you keep this thing right at the beginning here and you drag this here all the way across. And then now you click file, not edit, file, render as, change the name, you type the name inside of here, conscience, whatever name you want to put, remix, conscience remix. And then after you want to see 256, you change it, you hit the drop down bar to change it to 320, see the quality, and you keep render loop region only. Click that and keep the second one check and click save, and the trial gonna render for itself. So people, I hope all you understand how to do remix. And I mean, and this is 27 minutes of my life I give you. You know what I mean? I enough thing to teach you. You know what I mean? Big up to the youth living in Canada right now who will be watching this video. You know what I mean? Big up to my fans, them. Big up to Noble, my Paul Talk big friend, you know? Yeah, man, big up to Sunny Boo. Yeah, man, big up to my fans, them, you know what I mean? That show my support on Facebook and show my support on SoundCloud, you know? Yeah, you know what I mean? Big up to my trade daddy and friend, big up to my mother, everybody who endorse me that night. You know, have a Merry Christmas to everybody right now who listen to this video right now. Any part of the world who listen to this video and I feel like this is an inspiring video, give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know what I mean? Let me know all these videos, all this tutorial make how you all feel, you know? Yeah, this is the learning curve on music. Share, comment, you know what I mean? Give it, you know, do it the way all your custom doing. So, see, we're gonna stop the end of the video right here, you know what I mean? Yeah. I hope you understand the whole mixing process. Just take your time and learn. Take your time and learn. It don't come overnight. Yeah.